of the whole
this shit, cause. But yeah, let's get into this shit, man. Cause yeah, man.
whole Khaled thing? Like, you felt like at the time when that conversation happened,
bro, that Khaled thing was like, it was fun. It was just watching a man die inside because the guy that, you know, the weirdo was winning. I
don't know why the fuck DJ Khaled even think that he even had a chance to beat Tyler the Creator. Like,
walking in a wig.
And the thing is, he don't have no right to talk shit at all when he depends on other artists to have his shit pop. He literally depends on other artists to make his own fucking money. And the crazy part is, he got fucking brand deals with Jordan, Nike, all this other shit just because of that shit.
In May 17, 2019, Tyler, the Creator, released his 5th studio album with Igor.
Turn my lights on. How the fuck you quiet with the mic on?
The album was unexpected even for Tyler fans, as the album presented a side of himself that people had never really seen. Because up to this point of his career, most people knew Tyler, the Creator, as a troll, with only the actual fans of Tyler realizing that there was more depth to what he was doing. However, that all started to change with the release of Flower Boy, as we began to see Tyler get personal in a more open way. It seemed like at times during the album, Tyler was speaking genuinely to the audience, and it was through the character of Igor that we saw Tyler be able to expand on the foundation that was laid in Flower Boy. The album focused mainly on love and heartbreak, with the first half of the album showing Tyler being in love. This is seen in tracks like I Think. It can also be seen on a track like Earthquake. Although the song shows Tyler being in love, it also shows that the story might not end the way that Tyler wants it to end. Which is really what we see in the latter half of the album, with Tyler focusing on the aspects of overcoming heartbreak, and ultimately we see Tyler devolve into begging to at least be friends with the person. Honestly, that's real if I'm being honest. It was a big risk for Tyler, the Creator, but it paid off. Whether it be because of the new sounds or the story that was being displayed on the album, people loved the album, except for DJ Khaled. Also in May 17th of 2019, DJ Khaled released an album. It was called Father of Assad, and this one doesn't need too much content.
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't even like the fucking album, to be honest. I don't think that shit has no replay value like that for me. I like his other shit.
What album was it?
The Father of Assad. Oh. That shit, yeah.
Context to understand.
Another one.
Celebrate for the ones we love. And for those who don't know, when you listen to a DJ Khaled album, you're not listening to it because you want to listen to DJ Khaled. Rather, you want to listen to the people that are around DJ Khaled. For example, on this album, the big hit was No Brainer, which had Justin Bieber, Chance the Rapper, and Quavo from the Migos. Shout out to the Migos, by the way. R.I.P. Takeoff. That shit was sad for real. Like, I was hurt. I ain't gonna lie. Anyways. Him and me be for real, baby. It's a no-brainer. And the DJ Khaled album before that had I'm the One, which is literally like the same song, not gonna lie. Personally, I prefer this one though, just cause like Chance puts out a solid verse.
Oh yeah, that on the follow of a Chance the Rapper needs to be fucking studied.
But regardless, that's the appeal of the DJ Khaled album. And this album was no different. It featured artists like Jay-Z, Nas, Travis Scott, Post Malone, among many others. These two albums are almost the opposite of each other. One represents the journey that a person went through, providing a deeper personal connection with the listener through the lyrics of the album. The other has little to no focus on anything, outside of it being a playlist from the artist producing it. Outside of the catchphrases you'll hear throughout the album, DJ Khaled! Back against the wall, middle fingers in. There's no trace of a person being behind what you're listening to. And if we're being honest with ourselves, the goal with this album is to get the most sales or the most money out of it.
If you don't wake up in the morning and look at the mirror and say you're the greatest and you the one, then what are you? I know you can't wake up in the morning, look in the mirror and say I'm number 2.
So when the numbers came in at the end of the week and Igor had outsold Father of Assad, DJ Khaled lost it.
I gotta say this too. I make albums so people can play it and you actually hear it. You know, driving your car, you hear another car playing it. You know, go to the barbershop.
I know. Tyler Creator's like, okay, bet, watch this shit. Cause I know Tyler Creator know his fan base.
You know, turn the radio on and you hear them playing it. You know, it's playing everywhere. It's called great music. It's called albums that you actually hear the songs. Not no mysterious shit and you never hear it. On your dome.
And honestly, it's understandable why
and the thing is, he has no fucking right to even say shit like that, bro. When it's like, you already know, bro. He has no right to say shit like that.
For Tyler, the Creator, a #1 spot meant that he would top the charts for the first time in his career, solidifying Tyler as more than just a troll. For DJ Khaled, however, a #1 meant validation, as when your main thing is making hit songs, numbers are the most important thing. And the thing is that DJ Khaled probably didn't mind coming in at #2. It was who he came #2 against.
I just let that #1 speak.
Yeah.
And Ego had to deal with that because his whole identity is being #1.
You see, when Tyler, the Creator, broke into hip-hop, he wasn't supposed to be the next Nas or the next Jay-Z. He blew up on the internet, which really wasn't a thing back then. And on top of that, his lyrical content mainly relied around edginess.
Stab Bruno Mars in his goddamn esophagus.
So, for him to be at the top spot was basically impossible back in like 2010, 2011. So when DJ Khaled made a case for himself to stay at the top instead of Tyler, the Creator, it was pretty simple. Khaled had the Avengers of music, he had been in the top spot before, and he belonged there. Tyler, on the other hand, he was odd. He was that guy that made edgy raps and ate roaches. Tyler didn't belong.
Part of the video,
on top of that, his songs weren't bangers on the radio. He didn't sound like how you were supposed to sound. He had a voice modifier all over the fucking album. So, how can Tyler be the #1 spot? But that's the story of Igor and the story of Tyler, the Creator.
But the thing is, when you make songs like, when you Tyler Creator and you making music like that, it takes like some days to finish a song, bro.
Do you think he's #1 and when it comes down to creativity, or you still got Kanye in that spot? Or do you think he's kind of taking over? Like he surpassed?
I don't fucking know, bro. Tyler Creator more creative. I'll put it like that.
Creative niggas who also make their own beats and also rap.
Tyler Creator more creative.
I can agree with that. I feel like, but you can't lie. I feel like that'd be a good ass debate though. Like niggas.
Yeah, but then you gotta go in depth to this shit. Cause Call Me If You Get Lost, Igor's
I think Kanye made 808s and Heartbreak. Something that literally changed the game forever.
But the thing is, Tyler Creator. No, I'm gonna start with Kanye. Kanye came in the game with the fucking the sample beats and all that shit. He started making that shit popping like that shit. And he made that shit pop into where that shit's still going on to this day. From back then.
I feel like it's really like. If like, let's say you say Tyler, you're not wrong. Like I feel like it's just, you know, you can go both ways, free.
But then you got Tyler Creator that changed the fucking game, made niggas embrace who they fucking really are, and change the way, cause it was so many rappers that wanted to fit in, that was forced to fit into where they had to be at just to make money and just to thrive. But it's him that came out of a shell, or came out the box of what rap was basically supposed to be, or typically is. That's why DJ Khaled talking about that shit like he don't fucking know the words or some shit like that.
Creator as well. He wasn't cool. He wasn't the most loved. He never was supposed to belong.
Like 7th grade, I got in a fight with some guy because he said, "You don't belong on the basketball court," which he was right. I'm trash. 8th grade, I tried out for drama club. I got in.
And the thing is, he's like a kid, bro. He reminds you of fun and just don't give a fuck and just live your life, bro. Cause he coming with some homo stuff, and then it'd be funny at the same time. You see how
because a lot of niggas switched up on Tyler when he really like fully came out. I ain't give a fuck.
And then A$AP Rocky and all them still cool with him. I think so.
Yeah, like.
But yeah.
And got kicked out within an hour because she said I was too hyper. I was standing on chairs definitely.
If you had to hang out with bro, I'm pretty sure you would have had
ninth grade. They wouldn't let me.
You gonna have the time of your life, bro. Because he does amazing stuff out of the ordinary, bro. He's not. He's gonna be like, hey, let's go to Greece and swim with the fishes. Like, who's thinking of stuff like that? You know, let's go ride horses in Dubai. I don't know if they got the horses in Dubai, but shit.
Third. But when all that happened, I said, "Fuck him."
He just got good energy.
None of that
bro.
shit
That's the best way I
stopped
can
me
put
from
it.
doing anything that I
Well,
wanted
from what
to
I
do.
see, because
These are things that we usually don't associate with being the top dog.
But
and
what we
yet,
see,
it was this sense of unbelonging that made Tyler the Creator relatable. The thing that made unbelonging that made Tyler the Creator relatable.
Yeah, he didn't say
the
creator.
thing that made Tyler more than just an edgy rapper. And it's what made Tyler.
I don't even like people like Tyler the Creator. I don't even call them rappers. I call them artists. Because there's a different lane compared to a regular rapper.
Outsell DJ Khaled. And honestly, it serves as a life lesson. It's better to try your best at something that you love rather than doing what you think other people will like. Even if it's a risk. I think people would rather listen or be around someone that's genuine rather than someone who isn't.
Yeah.
Anyways, with that being said, shout out to Jay Dilla. Shout out to me. Shout out to y'all.
Yeah. Shout out to me, man. Yeah, man. Facts, you don't feel no soul in the DJ Khaled shit. You just feel a playlist. It's just a playlist of new music. That's all it is.
Like, he don't really got no. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. God did kind of had a theme behind it. I ain't gonna say he ain't put no theme.
Yeah, that was a well put together. Yeah. I mean, he had to off of the other shit he put together. He had to come up with some type of theme.
Other shit.
Yeah, he had to.